What's going on, everybody? I just want to talk about something real quick, Um, the reason that I'm on YouTube and the reason that I decided to make my presence known to the public. First of all, the shelf life of YouTube is forever, man. So, for example, in 10,000 years from now, I like the way these lights look in the truck. In 10,000 years from now, you'll still be able to look this up and hear what I had to say. 10,000 years from now, it'll be buried under other information, but it'll be somewhere in a digital file. Somebody somewhere will be able to listen to this. But that's one of the reasons I be wanting to go public, man, and put my message out there, man, and let the algorithm know. You know, I was here to stay from my first video, you know. And it's like when I ride through the city, or back when I was catching the bus or walking or riding a damn bike, it don't matter what I was doing. But when I was doing it and I looked around and what I saw was just a world that needed help, a world that needed guidance, a world that needed healing. You know what I'm saying? A world that was being led astray. A world that knew what was going on but really didn't know what was going on. You know? People out here spinning their wheels. People out here doing drugs and popping pills. Alcohol's killing folks. Scarface said that. You know, and then you got the industries, right? And the corporations and all of that. And believe me, they don't make nothing better for nobody, man. What you know about the food mafia? Yeah, that's right. The food mafia. And then you got the tech godfather, the seed godfather, Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too is, check this out, man. I remember when Elon Musk hit the scene in the White House with Donald Trump, right? And everybody was mad as hell. People were pissed off about that, right? But what I didn't understand is how nobody said nothing when Bill Gates, you know, got involved with the government and was basically making decisions for all humanity, for everybody. Like, this dude made a, well, we all know what he did. I was gonna say a computer program, but I'm sure he did a little bit more. But at any rate, it's like, man, nobody said nothing when Bill Gates did it. In my opinion, if you put the two together, Elon Musk and Bill Gates, it's like, who's the most favored, right? I would say Elon Musk, right? Because I was following Elon back when you know, he was still creating SpaceX, and Tesla wasn't even a car yet when he was, creating PayPal and everything like that. You know, I was reading them geek magazines when I was incarcerated so I could like see what he on. And you look at him now and it's like, man, this guy is gonna help shape the future. I don't know if that's good or bad though. But I know this, the reason I was so interested in Elon Musk is because I was a welder, and I've been a welder for years, man. I done worked all over the place for many, many, many different welding companies, man. Many of them. And in different states too, right? But one thing about Elon was that He had created this method of welding that supposedly the world ain't never seen, man. And it was in conjunction with building the SpaceX rocket shell, you know, the actual vehicle that was going to transport the astronauts to space and hold the motor. And another thing, I don't know how many people know this, but Elon Musk built his own rocket motor. Everything about his program is owned by him. And if you ever wanted to research about, you know, what NASA does and shit like that, then you would discover that the United States space program, military, and possibly the government as well, was buying outdated equipment from Russia to put together stuff in our own space program, and had been doing it for years. I'm sure y'all heard of the Sputnik. You know, the Russians went to space before we did. But a lot of people don't talk about it, right? Because they only want you to know what they want you to know in America, you know. Kind of like how they try to say all Africans is starving and got flies on their eyes. It ain't true. You know, it's propaganda, and that's one thing that we need to denormalize. It's propaganda. But anyway, like, long story short, man, Elon Musk has done a lot for the world. Now, I don't agree with, you know, him getting on stage in the middle of the world, in front of the world, with all his little satanic shit on, but, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, if I say I'm a Christian, then I can't be mad at a person that says that he worships Satan or anything like that, you know. I'm a part of the public society, you know. I'm a part of the public society, the known society, the known sector. You know, I'm a regular dude making regular moves, and you know, I'm a gifted person though, but I'm not necessarily unremarkable. You know, I stand out in certain ways, and I'm normal and average in others. You know what I'm saying? I had a rough childhood. Things wasn't easy for my family. My mother, you know, my father died when I was 12 in a tragic car accident. And, you know, I have to say it, man, at least that was the story that I was given, you know. Um, you know, my mother, you know, she was addicted to drugs for a lot of years. And because of that, like, her side of the family kind of chose to, like, black sheep all of us. You know, we was ducked off in a little town in California, man. And it's crazy because I just looked it up today, man. My sister sent me some information about the little town we grew up in, and they turned up out there now, man. But when I was growing up out there in the 80s and early 90s, oh man, that almost everybody I know, that if they ain't dead from my childhood, they doing great. They're owning homes. They got brand new vehicles. They got great jobs. And they actually did something with themselves, you know what I'm saying? But now it's all turned up. It's supposed to be gangs all over. And I'm talking about this town ain't nothing but maybe 5 miles from end to end. It's spread out though. It's a little desert town. You know, I grew up in the desert, man. You know, the Mojave Desert. That's where I grew up, man. The Mojave Desert, Kern County, California, man. And the Kern County Sheriff Department know who I am, you know. But I wanted to come on YouTube to make me a forever digital footprint. So I had to make sure I made it count. You know, I had to come with some good shit. I couldn't come on here, you know, hitting weak or not talking about nothing, man. And there's a lot of creators better than me. My light just went off. But you know, I hope that I was able to do that for everybody, though, man. You know, I hope that I can touch somebody's heart, man. And I hope I can reach somebody in a way that will enlighten them to want to do something great. And I ain't even showed you nothing yet, man. I got a lot of material, man. I got a lot to talk about, and we gonna talk about it. We gonna put it out there, and we gonna walk it how we talk it, man. But just know this, man. I ain't perfect, man. And I've contradicted myself many times, and I've also been a hypocrite because I'm flesh and bone. That's it, man. But I do my best these days, man. I have the best intentions. I promise you I do, man. Love you, family. Like and subscribe, man. Leave a comment, man. Show love. Hate on me. Do something, but let me hear from you. Peace.